Nothing much, man. Just chilling, Doug. Just came back to go do an actually job interview for this stinking job. And I don't know, it's irritating.
Yeah,
It was all good though. Yeah, it was all good, man. And then I had to go get my mom some food. I guess she was kind of tripping about it, but I'm about to move out anyways.
good. Where was the
Yeah,
job
yeah,
interview?
yeah. It's everything, man. It's all good, man. How you been?
Good.
That's good, Doug. Good, man. So what you been up to today?
Today I had a bike ride in the morning and then a couple meetings late morning, and then I just went and got a little CrossFit session in.
Oh, tell me about your CrossFitting, man.
Yeah, so I was training for Ironman triathlons until April of last year, and then I kind of switched my focus to more Olympic lifting and anaerobic workouts, and just really enjoying the progression. That's what it was always about for me with triathlon, was just seeing what my limits were, and now I'm
Yeah.
trying to find that in CrossFit to see what my limitations are for strength and Olympic lifting and anaerobic efforts. So it's been fun, just another challenge.
Yeah, my friend has like a little quote that he gave to me. He said, I think he said, challenge, don't challenge, don't limit your challenges, challenge your limits.
Yeah, I
I
like
can't,
that.
I think that's what he said to me. I couldn't remember what he quite said. I mean, my friend's like 20 years old. Like, he's trying to go in golfing, so he's working hard at it. The dude goes out 40 hours a week and sits there and plays golf and freaking tells me, like, yo, bro, look at my finger. I'm bleeding all over the place. I'm like, you didn't wear tape, so I can't blame you for that. Like, seriously.
you
He's
can,
actually,
you can be great at anything. You just got to put the time in. So it sounds like he's put the
exactly.
time in.
Exactly. So I also see on your page that you're a fitness enthusiast, man. Tell me something about that.
Yeah, I've always been a competitive person, more so with myself, just challenging my abilities. And I've always been someone who looks for self improvement in whatever I'm doing. And in high school, I played three sports. I played basketball, track, and ran cross country. And then played 1 year of basketball in college and got into weightlifting while I was in college. Really enjoyed that. And about 7 or 8 years ago, I really got back into fitness, mountain biking, and signing up for some short races, 5Ks, 10Ks, and that
Wow.
slowly led to triathlon and just living a healthy, active lifestyle. Training for the Ironman races, it has to be part of your lifestyle just because the training is so many hours each week. So that's
Would you
really
say it's difficult?
what's that?
Would you say it's difficult?
Yeah, it's more mentally difficult than it is physically demanding. And that's probably a few years into the training. In the beginning, yeah, it was definitely physically demanding as well. But once your body gets used to what you do to it every single day, it doesn't become as physically demanding, and it just becomes more mentally demanding. The long hours, 4, 5, 6 hour bike rides. It's just tough to wrap your head around spending that
Yeah,
much
I
time
know,
doing one
right?
thing.
Because some people couldn't even last like 30 minutes on a bike.
Yeah,
So, you know, I can last about an hour on a bike.
yeah,
That's the minimum I can go.
that's
Like,
good.
if I go any longer than that, I'll get tired or I'll end up falling off the bike. And that's just me personally. That's how I feel. I've fallen off plenty of bikes.
Yeah, me too. Those have been my only injuries in triathlon were bike crashes. No fun.
What was the worst bike crash you said you've ever had?
In 2013, just out on a training ride, and I was in the aero position on my tri bike, and my wrist or my forearm slipped on the pads, and I went off the shoulder, going about 25 miles per hour.
Oh my god.
That's the worst one that I had. It just really scraped up my chin and my elbows, and my I can no longer move my one of my fingers on my right hand from the knuckle down from the accident and the surgeries afterwards.
Were you bleeding a lot?
Oh God, yeah, tons of stitches, and it was 10 days before a race that I was signed up for, an Ironman in Lake Placid, and I ended up racing. I had my stitches taken out 3 days before the race, and I had my hand all bandaged up, and had to contact the race officials to make sure that I could tape my fingers together. In the event, so an Ironman, it's a 112-mile bike ride. In a half Ironman, it'd be a 56-mile bike ride. So it's it's swim, bike, run. So in an Ironman, you swim 2.4 miles, you bike 112, and then you run a marathon off the bike. It's a long day.
So it's like all day. It's like all
Yeah,
day.
yeah. I mean, my times were generally right around 10 hours. But to say that you finish the race, you have to finish in under 17 hours.
What? Under 17 hours? Really?
Under 17, yeah. And there's people out there that are giving it their all for 17 hours to finish before midnight. It's fun watching the final finishers come through.
Wow, you just stand there at the finish line just watching them?
Yeah, yeah. Usually, what I would do, I would finish around 4 or 5, and then go eat a lot, rest a little bit, and then go back and watch the final finishers come through from like 10:30 to midnight.
How much do you lift? Would you say?
So when I was training for triathlon, I usually would do CrossFit about 3 days a week. Right now, I'm generally lifting 5 days a week and working out every day. I'll have 2 days where I mainly just do cardio, so I'll bike or run easy.
Oh, that's easy, man. That's easy. So I heard you're also like you own this thing called Urban Athletics.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
a
right?
fitness facility in Syracuse, New York. It's a CrossFit gym, indoor cycling
My
studio.
friend lives out there, right where you are.
Oh, really? Tell me.
Yes, the one I've been talking to that's actually finna move down here with me, where we're finna get an apartment together. Yeah, he's the one that I've been talking to in Syracuse.
That's awesome.
I know. I was like, because I looked. It was like Syracuse, New York. I was like, wait a minute, my friend lives down in Syracuse right now. I was like,
Small world.
whoa. I said he's may have. I said Hunters may have met him before. He's had to at least meet him before, because Syracuse is. He told Hunters told me it's not that big. I
No,
mean,
it isn't. Small town. Yeah.
very small. So like everybody there is like you know everybody there, which is crazy.
Yep.
He tells me how crappy his job is every day, how his managers just yell at him all the time.
Oh, that's no fun.
It,
Well, hopefully he's
it's
getting out of that.
it's no fun. So tell me more about the urban life
Yeah.
athletics. What goes
Yeah.
on there?
So it's a CrossFit gym, indoor cycling studio, and a HIIT studio. And it's an amazing community. We have a number of members for the CrossFit gym, and then the indoor cycling studio and the HIIT studio. There's a lot of Syracuse University students that are they buy class packages to come and work out in those. But just have an awesome team and awesome people involved. Super positive atmosphere. The indoor cycling studio and the HIIT studio are kind of like nightclub meets fitness. So loud music and that nightclub type lighting. Just really fun. 45-minute classes, and just an awesome workout.
Is there a lot of people that are there like every day?
Yeah, every day we probably have around 150 to 200 people that pass through.
That's a lot of people a day,
Yeah,
and I bet you they work hard too.
they do work hard.
So was it a struggle in like beginning to do what you were wanting to do? Was it like a really big struggle? Did you struggle a lot?
In the beginning, I wouldn't say I struggled, but I mean, I certainly couldn't do the things I'm capable of doing now. It's been a progression, being able to do an Ironman or being able to lift heavy weights or finish a CrossFit workout fast. None of it happens overnight. So in the beginning, you just can't challenge yourself as much as you can as you become more fit. So yes, my paces were slower and my wattage on the bike wasn't as high. My
Mm-hmm.
workouts were less duration.
Yeah.
The weights weren't as heavy. So it's funny, as people always say, "Oh, that must be easy for you," but as you become more fit, you just push yourself even harder. So it never really becomes any easier.
It gets
You're able
harder.
to do more faster. And yeah, and for me, it's always really been intrinsic. Just the self improvement and always wanting to better myself in whatever I'm doing. So that's kind of always been the motivation more than external forces. Just the internal push to be the best I can be.
Wow. What's your motivation on that? Like, do you have a big motivation?
Um,
I mean, my bad. Influences.
Gotcha.
It's like those two words kind of get me. They're kind of. It's like motivation and influence are somewhat the same, but the
Yeah,
thing with
right.
motivation is what you feel deep inside or what somebody else has made you feel, and influences is like someone that influenced you to do what you're doing now. Someone
Yeah,
that's actually
I guess
pushing
the
you.
people that influence me, and this is in any aspect, are people who have achieved high levels of success in something. Iron Man taught me that anyone is capable of anything as long as they put a lot of time into it. So, in whatever I'm doing, whether it's CrossFit or building a new business, I looked at what the best in the world have done. I try and
Hmm.
follow how they got there, and they're really the ones who influence me. And yeah, it's cool to see what other people have done because then you know that it's possible as long as you just put in the work. That's what anything requires to be really successful. It's
And
putting
it's
in the
hard
time and
work.
effort.
It's really hard work to do. So what do you plan? Where do you see yourself probably in like 5 or 10 years? Right now, from right now.
Um, Great question. I would love to be spending some time on the West Coast. I
Oh,
absolutely love going out to Venice, Santa Monica. Um, I love New York City. I would love to have just spending more time in those cities. I want to continue to live a healthy, active lifestyle. So definitely still be into fitness
mm-hmm.
and, whether it's CrossFit or Ironman triathlon, just something that where I have a goal that keeps me active every day and keeps me meeting other positive people. Um, I guess those are the main things, or just, those are the things that really make me happy. Traveling and having a goal that I'm chasing.
Have you traveled all over the world, or you traveled to like some states?
Yeah, not all over the world. I would like to travel more extensively in the world. I've traveled a lot within the U.S., but outside of the U.S., I've only been to Mexico, Canada, Ireland. So I'd like to spend some time traveling in Asia, definitely Europe. I'd love to go to
Oh
Paris, London.
gosh, I want to go so bad.
Awesome spots, awesome cities, so much to see and experience.
I would go just to skate because I love skateboarding. Like that's what I do. I skateboard a lot, so I'm a really good
Oh,
skateboarder.
that's a great way to see a city is skateboarding, running. I just feel like you see so much as opposed to driving around.
You really do because there's a lot more to do. So what is like when you're your diet like your diet food? What do you eat like every day to for the fit for like to be fit and everything? Do you eat just regular food or is there like a certain diet process that you go through to eat healthy?
I don't eat any particular diet. Uh, I definitely try to eat a ton of vegetables. I eat lean proteins and I eat a lot of healthy fats. So I have guac with pretty much every meal except for breakfast. Uh, big salads with guac, chicken, and then I usually snack on like nuts and seeds. In the mornings, I do bulletproof coffee, which is coffee with grass-fed butter and coconut oil, and that keeps me satiated through like mid-morning. Um, Lunch, I have a big spinach salad with chicken,
Hmm.
almonds, guac, um, and then dinner is usually somewhat similar, some kind of lean protein, either chicken or salmon, and then lots of vegetables, spinach, broccoli, cauliflower.
Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good though. It really does
Yeah.
sound good. It really does. So what do you plan for?
Vancouver, a few trips to New York City. I involved in a healthy, fast casual restaurant that's going to be opening here in Syracuse, New York. So
Hmm.
I'll be tied up helping conceptualize that and doing the early marketing and branding for it. And then just continuing to train in CrossFit, preparing for the CrossFit Open next year, which is 1 year away.
Oh, okay. I see. I see. So is there any and also one last question.
Yeah.
Um do you have a team or are you more involved with the team or do you work alone? You like working alone?
I like both. At Urban Life, I do have a team of people, and I certainly enjoy working alongside others and just seeing what you can accomplish collectively. But I also like doing things alone because I like seeing the direct result of my hard work. So that comes into play certainly with training, where only you can do it, and only you are going to see the benefits of all of that hard work. So I guess I enjoy both.
Enjoy both working as a team and alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool because people that work alone, like you said, you get to see a lot of your results and what you do, and then when you work as a team, you get to help each other with any improvements that could be helped. Like if one person knows this, then you can help him, and she can help you. Blah 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 blah, and it
Yeah.
all helps in the end. That's why it's good to work with both at times. There's time for everything. That's what
Yep.
I always say. There's a time for everything, and when you use your time wisely and you use it, for good, it's always best. Like I really like honestly, today this interview has been like a really big motivation to me personally because when you see different people out there that are working hard to something that they really love, it motivates you to do what you love.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm certainly motivated by others that are hard workers. So yeah, I'm happy to help. I'm glad I could help you.
Oh, thank you, man. Like I love doing motivational speaking. I love doing interviews. Like it helps me learn more about the people that live in the world around me. So when I
Heck yeah.
actually meet them in person, we can hang out and do all this, and you feel comfortable around the person. You feel really comfortable around them, and
So
it's a really
true.
good environment. There's a lot of cool people around here. Like people are awesome. That one Instagram page I checked out, people are awesome because people are awesome. You never know what somebody can do unless you meet them and take the
Yep.
time to actually get to know them.
Yeah, I'm glad you reached out to me.
I'm glad I did too, Eric. Man, thank you so much for having this interview, man. This was amazing. I will be posting this on my website tonight, so check it out.
I'll do
I'm
that.
pretty excited because we actually I don't know, we just finally I've been getting up in numbers, I guess I could say, since I've been doing a lot of good things. You know, the numbers have been coming up the way I wanted to, so I've been getting a little success out of it. So I
Good
really
to hear.
appreciate the interview today. It's been really good, man. I'll be
You're very
talking to you
welcome. I
soon,
look
man.
forward to seeing you.
I look forward to seeing you too, man. You have a
All right.
great day, man.
See you, Jeremy.
All right, see you, Eric.
Bye.
All right, bye.